الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. All praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us the opportunity to come to His house. We ask Allah to grant us the best and the khair of this day. And we ask Allah to protect us from all types of evil. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, وَمَن يُوقَ شُحَّ نَفْسِهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Whoever has been protected from the greed of his own self, indeed he has become, these are the people of success. The element that is found inside a person which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded for him to protect himself against. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam guided and recommended the Sahaba and the community and the entire Ummah that greed is something that is destroying not just the worldly affairs of a person but also destroys his akhirah. Because when a person goes into a mindset of having to grab more than what has been allocated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for him, then he is having a dispute on the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Greed means that a person is not content with what Allah has allocated to him. Rather, he wants more share of it. And trying to achieve it and gain it, a person goes through no matter what avenues he has to go through. Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiyallahu anhu, once he was sitting in the company of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, addressing all the companions, said, "Ista'idhu min Allah." That go and seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's refuge from what? Min tama'in yahdi ila taba'in. From such a greed which directs you towards destruction. Because greed that directs you towards destruction, it destroys your deen and it destroys your dunya. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes this person disgrace wherever he goes. And there is no honor left inside him. This is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, إِذَا رَأَيْتُمْ, when you see شُحًّا مُطَاعًا, that a greed that has been always followed, وَإِعْجَابَ كُلِّ ذِي رَأْيٍ بِرَأْيِهِ, and every single person considers his opinion to be the right one, then at that time you have to protect your faith. Because this is a time where your faith will be put into trial. And a person will lose his faith because of these two reasons. Number one, that whatever desire develops in the heart of this person, he wants to do it and he wants to achieve it no matter under whatever circumstances might be. And number two is, whatever he thinks, that's right. There is no one else whose opinion can be right. So these are the destruction that is found within the person. And this destruction is such that a person does not even realize that he's doing something wrong. This is why Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he is recommending us that every single day ask Allah to protect you from such greed that leads you towards destruction. Because once a person goes inside that, when a person follows the path of his desire and he develops this greed inside him for everything and want of everything, then a person, he's no longer able to function the way Allah has commanded him to function. He is no longer able to do what Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam has recommended. Then he destroys his dunya and he destroys his deen. And this is something that makes a person disgraceful wherever he goes. Because a greedy person always wants to take whatever other people have. Even if he is an entrepreneur, he will try to cheat and try to get more whatever he wants. If he is at another place, if he is working, then he is always want to do whatever fits him the best. So that's why, and this is an element that is found in every single person, and a person needs to control it. He needs to destroy it inside before it becomes a destruction for his life and destruction for the life of other people. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us protection. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us and to guide us to the right path. And we ask Allah to protect us from shaitan and the temptation of our nafs. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Subhanallah wa bihamdi. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.